Hello, I believe we are live. Had a little bit of a cough there, took a drink of water. Welcome to Direct Mail Monday, December 2nd, 2019. Steve Sipress here. And last Direct Mail Monday, a week ago today, we discussed the easiest customer to sell to and had an old pal that was live on the call that unfortunately missed the point. He's having a lot of fun selling to next door neighbors when he parks his truck and does work at a house, but he which is an easy sale. I'll agree. He said that's incredibly easy. The neighbor comes out and says, "What's going on?" and boom, bang, boom, you make another sale. That is easy, but it's not the easiest customer to sell to. The easiest customer to sell to is the current customer. So hopefully he gets the point, and before he goes talking to the neighbor next door who's all curious and making another easy sale, he makes an easy follow-up sale, an add-on sale, an upsell, whatever you want to call it, to the current customer who he's in the house doing work for. And I have an example of how to do just that arrived on this postcard. So the headline, Peace of Mind, not a fan of. It's a terrible headline. However, the photo tells a story. You got a happy family there. I'm just going to guess that that's a family, a father, a mother, and a kid. And they look very happy and having peace of mind. So good job. And then they say with the penguin plan. So again, terrible headline, peace of mind. I mean, everyone wants peace of mind, sure, but it's not like anyone wakes up in the morning and goes, today I want peace of mind. We want things that we believe will give us peace of mind, but we don't often think, I want to spend money to get peace of mind today. So not a great headline. But since I am a marketing and advertising expert, one of the best in the world, if I do say so myself, and thousands of other people say so as well, of course I examine this piece that arrived in my mailbox. But if I was your average homeowner, I'm afraid that peace of mind wouldn't get my attention. And the only way that would work to get my attention is because almost nobody's smart enough to be using direct mail these days. So I don't know about you, but I'm not getting a lot of direct mail. I receive almost no mail in my mailbox. So even a crappy headline like this can get my attention because I'm starving for something to see when I open my mailbox. Like, what is that? But in the old days, if we had a pile of 20 or 30 things arriving in the mail, or God forbid this arrives the same day as a Val pack where I'm going to have 40 pieces to look at, peace of mind isn't going to get my attention. But anyway, I did read it, and then my eye was drawn to this purple box on the bottom, $1,500 value for only $20 a month, plus a year's supply of air filters, which... just a side note, bonus tip, this is called value selling. You say the regular cost of what you're selling before you give the discount price, but then they should have added in the value of this. Year supply of air filters, $200 value as a bonus or whatever. They did it here, should have done it there if they want to increase the results. Not sure how well it'll work at all though, but I was like, wow, what's a $1,500 value? And then I saw that what they're selling is the maintenance program. So, we'll give you free service calls, free heating and plumbing, electrical, same-day service, and annual tune-ups and inspections, and we'll water heater flush and fill, and a discount on repairs, and a discount on an appliance purchase. And this is a typical, you can add some things, take away and others. If you are any of these, a heating and air, a plumber, a electrical contractor, any of that kind of stuff, hopefully you have this kind of a maintenance program. And there it is, folks. That's the easiest thing to sell to the easiest person to sell to. This is one of the things you can sell easily. Before you go running out of the house to talk to that neighbor that comes along and make another easy sale, make the sale, the upsell, the add-on sale, whatever you want to call it, to that current customer. Hey, you called me out for the service call on your plumbing, heating, air conditioning, electrical, whatever it is you do in the house, and I fixed it. And here's my invoice and pay me the money. Great, you made a sale. Now the easiest person to sell to is that person you're right in front of. They just signed over a check or gave you a credit card. They're ready to buy some more from you. In fact, you can say, hang on, before I run this credit card, I can give you a special deal. Since I'm here right now, I can give you a special price on our annual Peace of Mind plan, or in this case, the Penguin plan, which is a dumb name, by the way. So another big mistake. That's what is known as me advertising. So that's the name of the company, Penguin Air. So their website, penguinair.com, and their plan called Penguin Plan, they must love it because that's the name of their company, but nobody else cares. I hate to break it to you, but nobody cares. Nobody cares about the name of my companies. Nobody cares about the name of your company. So to name Penguin Plan, instead of just call it the Peace of Mind Plan or whatever. But think of a name that has value to your prospect. Penguin. Now, I talked about nobody wakes up in the morning saying, I want to buy peace of mind today. I assure you, nobody ever thinks, man, I want to buy something called a Penguin plan. Okay, it's not on anyone's mind. So could have named it something that your prospect would like better. Could have picked a URL for your website that your prospect would like better, like Best Heating and Air in Arizona.com. Or, guaranteedcomfort.com, or something I would care about as a prospect. Your name of your company, I don't care about at all. Sorry to break it to you for some reason. And by the way, I know the reason. The reason why is you see big companies, big established companies do this kind of advertising and marketing. Well, here's the thing. Big established companies didn't do it when they were small, like the owner of this company is, and likely like you are. They did it after they became extremely well known in their area or the whole country or the whole world, and now their name does mean something. So Roto-Rooter.com, thanks to billions of dollars of advertising and marketing, when they say Roto-Rooter.com or the Roto-Rooter plan, that denotes trust and reliability, and they've been around a long time, and so that means something. Penguin, sorry, doesn't mean anything other than fun little bird wearing a tuxedo waddling around. Or those movies, the Penguin, Happy Feet, or whatever they were. Anyway, so this is the typical upsell. Hey, we've just done the service. Now let's give you a year of maintenance so that you won't have to call me again. And if you do, the service call is free. Plus, we'll give you the free filters. And that's going to save you another $100 or $200 or whatever. And we'll give you same-day service. This time when you called, we couldn't come to the next day or later on or whatever. But we give blah, 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 whatever you put in the plan. That's a great upsell. So there it is, folks. That's the answer, one of the answers to last week's Direct Mail Monday. The easiest person to sell to, the current customer is making a sale to, make another sale. Great way to do it is with a maintenance program. Then you can walk out of the door and get a referral or sell to the neighbor or anything else you want to do. And however, I have not seen this. And again, I study advertising and marketing for local business owners, and I have not seen the maintenance plan used to attract strangers. I've never heard of Penguin Air, the Penguin Plan, penguinair.com, but I've never heard of this company. And so you're attempting to attract me with a maintenance plan. I just think it's strange. I'm hoping I love small business owners, so I hope it works. So they make tons of money from this. I guess it's worth a test. I'm just thinking, everything's fine with my system. I'm not even thinking of calling and buying a maintenance plan. My thing is humming along well. Or I have a maintenance plan for the person I bought it from, or the last person that did a service because they were smart enough to sell it to me on the way out. The real way I'm going to call a heating and air or a plumbing company or electrical company is for an emergency, unless they are really good at advertising and marketing and explaining to me why I should make a purchase in a non-emergency situation like this. This would be a purchase for a non-emergency situation. Hey, this is preventative maintenance. You're not having an emergency now, but this will help you to not have one in the future. That's a tough sell, and they're not even trying, if you ask me. All they're selling on is price, that somehow it's a $1,500 value. They would have been better off putting a dollar amount after each one of these. Service calls, $125 each. Same-day service, that's a $100 premium. Annual tune-up, $179 value. Water heater flush and fill, $229. safety inspection, 100, something to add up. I'm inflating these numbers to try and get this to add up to $1,500 value. And then they'd be making possibly a decent attempt. I would also make this photo smaller, or not at all, but at least smaller, and give myself a lot more space here to do a lot more selling, because it's a tough sell to sell somebody. I mean, every homeowner has this in their house. They have heating, they have air conditioning, they have plumbing, they have electrical, but we're conditioned, and pretty much almost universally, we're only going to call someone to come in and even look at those or think about it at all when it's not working, when it's an emergency. And it's a very tough sell, which to me, this does not do a good job of doing the sell of you should buy these services when you don't need them. Again, they're doing it only on price. But by not putting a deadline on here, big mistake. There's a saying in the world of smart marketing: no deadline, no offer. So their offer is a $1,500 value for only 20 months, but without a deadline, doesn't matter. I say, oh, that looks good, and I'll put that away till later when my thing does break down. Then I'll call them, and I'll say, hi, now I want to buy your thing. Here's 20 bucks, take my credit card. Oh, and by the way, you say you have free service calls for AC heating? Yeah, I need you right now. Boom! So this is not, and that's the best case scenario, is that I somehow pin this on my refrigerator and remember it when one of these systems breaks down, and I get a $20 service call when it's normally a lot more, and then I get a free all this other stuff. But without a deadline, I'm likely to put this aside and then forget about it, or throw it out, or do nothing, because your prospects, sorry to break it to you, but they're just like you. They're busy. They got things to do. And top of mind is not your company. Just like you're not thinking right now about your electrical contractor, whoever came in the last time you called an electrical contractor. I'm sure there's a sticker. Hopefully there's a sticker in your breaker box somewhere, and hopefully there's a sticker on your electrical unit from the last person that came. I'm pretty sure you're not thinking about them. I'm pretty sure you don't care what the name of their company or anything. If you have a problem, you'll go out and look up that number, or you'll ask a neighbor, or you'll, God forbid, open the Yellow Pages. Still people making a killing. I got clients making a killing in the Yellow Pages, or you'll go onto a search engine or whatever. But I did notice on the other side, they have what is the typical offer that I'm talking about for a prospect, for a non-customer, which is a service call or buying an AC system, $500 off, $65 off any service. Got a weasel clause under here. They can weasel out of it by saying restrictions may apply, blah, 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 must present at time of service. That's really dumb, by the way. But anyway, if you make people have to show you the coupon when they come in to your store, or when you call them to the house, or they don't get the deal, and if I can't find it, what, would you walk out? How dumb is that? Or try and charge me full price? Because I'll just say, get out. Like, so will anybody. Anyway, special offer, $49 for a heater safety inspection and tune-up. See, there you go. They could have put that right there on the front of the postcard. Heater inspection and tune-up, $49 or whatever. Anyway, so there it is. These are the typical new customer offers, because they need service when they call. This is the typical upsell or add-on, or just before you leave and go out the door, you say, hey, normally you'd pay X amount for all this, but since I'm here right now, I'll give you this special new customer discount, boom, 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 boom. And then you have a solution to the problem that I posed to you last Direct Mail Monday of, I didn't really pose the problem, but I said the current customer that's right in front of you is the easiest person to sell to. Here's something you can settle. So I'm interested to see if this works. Now, here's something that tells me that this might actually work, is I see on the back, this is from the company Retail Me Not. Now, I always thought Retail Me Not was a website where you get deals, you get links to they promote other websites and other deals and whatever, or they send out coupons and whatever. But I did not know this appears to be everyday direct mail, and I did not know that they had a service where they will make up postcards for small business owners. So, for instance, of course, this company is located somewhere here in Phoenix, and there's the 480 number, which is a Phoenix area code. But then up here, the postcard was mailed from Windsor, Connecticut. So it's a national company, Retail Me Not. I did not know that you can pay them money and they'll dip into their bank of, again, I'm hoping, successful postcards and say, here's one, send this out, and you'll make money. That's why you pay them money. You're not just paying them just to print the postcards. Then you'd have to come up with it, or, know someone like me that'll help you out with what to put on the postcard. They apparently have the postcard, so they apparently are telling their customers or the prospects or whoever they're sending these postcards out for, this works. So I'm guessing they've tested it and they've used it and it works. So very interesting. Let me know if you have ever made your first purchase with a heating, air conditioning, or electrical or plumbing company. Your first purchase was a maintenance plan. I have not heard of that working. Again, I hope that Retail Me Not is not selling their clients a bill of goods and saying, hey, here's a postcard that'll work, unless they've tested it and it does work. So that's news to me. It's good news, because I always like anything that helps a local business, small business, entrepreneur, whatever you want to call them, make more money. And so there it is. Upsell offer used as a prospect offer to try and get a new customer. Maybe I should call them up and ask them, does this really work? Haven't heard of it. If you have an experience with that working from either side of the cash register, either you've put out offers like that, doesn't have to be in direct mail, can be on social media or in a yellow page ad or on your website or on a business card or in person or over the phone or in your newsletter, whatever. If you've made a new, well, it can't be in your newsletter, but because that goes to current customers unless you send it to prospects. But if you've made a maintenance sale to a non-customer in order to get them as a customer, and then later on maybe they'll call you for their actual service or to replace something, like, I'd love to know. And if you have been on the other side of the register and you have purchased from a contracting company a maintenance program as the first purchase, your first transaction with them was to buy their maintenance program as opposed to have them fix something, like, let me know. Never heard of it. Hopefully it works, and that'll do it. For Direct Mail Monday, December 2nd, 2019, in about less than a month, I'm going to have to get used to no longer saying 2019, because it's going to be a new decade. So hopefully you're closing out the year with a bang. The economy is booming. People are spending money today. Cyber Monday, I predict the numbers will show today will be the biggest, and is the biggest shopping day, single day, in the history of the United States, which is the biggest shopping country in the world. So it'll be the biggest shopping day of all time. That's because people have money to spend. Are you using the right strategies so that they spend more of their money with you and your business? I hope they are. If not, and you want some help, go, as always, to helpfromsteve.com, and you'll get some help to make more money, have more fun, have less stress, because to me, that's what owning a business should be all about. Have a great rest of your Direct Mail Monday. I will catch you tomorrow on Topical Tuesday. Thanks for being here today. Over and out. Bye-bye.